Yeah, so I'm not happy to be here. I guess I have mixed feelings a little bit. I guess I'm glad that a couple pretty dangerous people aren't out trying to hurt more families. So I guess that's positive. I think it's a negative that we're all here kind of sweating the fact that they may have been let out. I mean, it just seems. I mean, given what you heard today about the list of felonies and violence that has happened in fairly young people's lives, the fact that we're coming here today and thinking, hey, are they going to be let back out in our community it's just kind of a sad state. So that's what I mean by mixed feelings.
What was it like to sit there in the room after what had happened earlier this week?
It felt good to look at them. It felt good to look them in the eye and just let them know that, somebody's going to stand up to them. And hopefully and I was really impressed with the state's attorney and the judge and frankly all the police that have been involved in this. I mean, finally somebody's standing up to them. Let's see if it sticks, right? Because as you've heard, this isn't the first time. It's not the first time they've been in jail. One of those guys was out on a gun charge, and he was able to terrorize more people. So hopefully, what the message they got today was someone's going to stand up to them, and we're going to stop them from terrorizing Chicago families.
And how is your family?
It's been a lot. It's been a lot. My daughter asked me, my 12-year-old, who was there that night, the first night, the first of two robberies. She asked me, Dad, you said they weren't going to come back, but they came back. That was a difficult conversation to have with a 12-year-old girl. So that's not good. But I will say that she also said, Dad, am I going to have to go to court? And I said, no, you don't have to do any of these things. But what she said was, but I want those people to know what they're doing to kids. And then she said, I want them to know I'm standing up to them. So that's how she's doing. She's a rock star. She's a hero. She's not okay, but that's her attitude. And my wife and son are also not great, but we're all together and we're here. This is going to help, so they know that it's impossible for those guys to come back tomorrow. I just hope they can't come back next month, next year, 3 years later on a 10-year sentence, which happened before to this one man. So that's how we're doing.
And there were so many people in court today. Did you know all of them, or?
I'm glad you asked that, because I want to thank everybody that was there. Our community has been unbelievably supportive. The Beverly community why we're there are the people that have supported us. And they were there today, and they're going to be there tomorrow, and they're going to be there next month. So, and next year, and whenever. So that support has been critical to getting through this. And then the rest were just friends. I mean, I think if there is a positive here, it reminds my wife and I how many great friends and what a great community we live in, because they're able to support us, and they're here, and they're showing up and filling up courtrooms and standing over there waiting to make sure I get out. And I mean, that's not necessary, but they're doing it. So that's a positive, and that feels good. Yeah, friends, good guys, really good guys. Yeah.
Anything else that's on your heart or mind today?
A little bit. I would just say I don't want to be talking to you guys. I mean, I don't want to do this. I talked to the press prior. I don't want to do that. We're really fairly private people, just trying to go about our lives. But I'm doing it because I just want everybody to understand that this is their problem too. This is our problem as a community, that this violence doesn't discriminate by neighborhood anymore. It's everywhere. And what's interesting is that I keep hearing, oh, that's brazen. But is it? Because we keep taking steps, and every time we think it's brazen, but it's just one more step. And if we don't kind of stand up and say this is a problem, something's not working, we need to fix this. If we don't do that, then you're just going to keep saying this is more and more brazen, and where does it stop? Right? Does it stop with that gun going off? Because they were ready to shoot. So that gun has to go off for it to stop? I don't know. And look, I'm the lucky one. We're the lucky ones. We had a great response from CPD. They put all of their resources toward this. But there's a lot of families out there, a large percentage of families out there that don't have this closure. So we're the lucky ones that we can actually look these guys in the eye and say, okay, now you have to pay for all of this terror and pain that you've caused so many people.
Thank you for your
Yeah, thanks.